Hey friends, Neff here. Welcome to episode 12 of Let's Battle. Today, we got 3 rounds of Generation 2. I'm sorry this is the second short video. There's probably going to be a couple more because I really want to enjoy the rest of my vacation. It has been so awesome. Super hyped to get back to Pokemon Crystal. Love me some Gen 2. I love it. Can't wait to get back. But for now, gonna do a couple of matches because these videos are definitely quicker to get out. There's a lot less editing. There's a lot less trial runs. You know, like I really just get to hop in and use what I know. So this match, I had to speed up a lot, not because there's a bunch of turns per se, but because my opponent kind of was taking a lot of time between making their moves. So that's why this is sped up. But this does end up being a good match. I always like to hide my team as best as I can. That element of surprise is super important when you're trying to make good strategic moves. But in this one, it's okay. Like, I've seen most of their team, they've seen most of my team, and we're just having some good back and forth here. I really want, like, in Generation 1, Persian's pretty good because it has, like, a really varied move pool. But after the special attack-defense split, it's not as good. And that's okay. I'm going to use Body Slam a million times until eventually Paralysis hits, or maybe it never will. Absolutely awful Body Slam luck. Yeah, I had to boost this by 210%, I think is what I cranked this up to. I thought about making the episode a little bit longer, but like I said, this match isn't long because there's a bunch of turns. It's long because there's just a lot of times between moves being selected. Sometimes I wonder if my opponent is actually, I don't know, thinking, or if they're running multiple matches at once. I know I've been guilty of that before. But I still like to go with my gut and make my decisions quickly, so I don't know. I have no concrete answer there. The Skarmory is doing a really good job of stalling me, though. Just wanted to see how much a special attack would do. Go for a growth. Since we are quicker, we should be able to get at least a hit off. And there's the Whirlwind, setting us back a little bit. At this point, I'm also stalling. Inevitably, one of us is going to have to make a move, and I thought if we were just going to stall back and forth, this would be the part of the match that I would speed up extra far, but it doesn't really end up being that way. Even though this Skarmory is doing a pretty good job of walling me, I would say that I'm actually more on the offensive. They are slipping slowly. Still no paralysis from Body Slam. Obviously it would have been able to get rid of that with rest, but usually by like the third use of Body Slam, I mean, statistically you usually will have seen a paralysis by then. We did get the flinch though. That's not something we see often. Thought I could take it out with the counter, not quite though. And it is faster, so it would be able to sleep and recover. But all the bad paralysis luck we've had, we do get some good Fire Blast luck. And then they forfeit. Oh well. Second round. This is brief. I almost didn't include this, but this just happened so quickly. They forfeit immediately. I don't know why. I don't know why. It is what it is. That's okay though, because really, the reason we're here is for this match right here. This Magmar has a really good moveset in my opinion. It's a good mixed set. We have access to Sunny Day, which is going to gimp any water types that come out. Weather teams were a big part of Generation 2. You know, you'd want to get your spike set up and then... I got the hiccups. You want to get your spike set up and then it was typically rain teams because you could make Thunder 100% accurate and that was really handy. But yeah, this is fantastic. I should have gone for the Endure since I'm quicker, but that would have given him the opportunity to switch. And this is just Quagsire. I don't think it's worth it. Any of these moves will get the job done. I was just trying to make a good decision in case they switched. And now we wait. Now, we've won matches before because of Ursaring, so I know it's a Sleep Talker. So I'm going to kind of try and bait the rest. But it seems to be taking their time. Just trying to decide if a special attack was really going to be that much more effective than a physical attack. And there's the rest. But I know Return is probably coming. So go for a good safe switch to Mismagus. Or Mischievous. Mismagus doesn't exist for almost a decade. And then I know a switch is probably coming. Just gotta do the best with what we got. I'm a little concerned that Pursuit might happen, but you know what? We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna bring Magmar back out, and we're gonna start playing with this. Okay, now I am not afraid of Kingler. We do have access to Thunder Punch, which is fantastic. We do get the paralysis. Ultimately, that's not going to matter much. I should have anticipated the switch here, but I do not. Go for the boosted Fire Blast. Just absolutely devastate that Mewtwo. And now, I'm not sure what I'm going to come across, so we're just going to go for the Cross Chop. Does fantastic damage. We do get taken out by Earthquake, which that's not surprising. The Sunlight is just about to fade, but for now we want to work around that a little. That worked out really well for us. And now Houndoom's out. I'm just gonna go for the free switch. Zapdos just didn't have enough health left to really justify doing anything with. But now the 3 remaining Pokemon that are out are all weak to Lantern, so definitely going for the setup. Now we have to speed things up a lot because they didn't DC, but they are gone for like a full minute, it feels like. So Just speed up through this part till they come back. And we get crunched. It doesn't matter. And now we can just start surfing. And we'll be able to use Thunder with 100% accuracy on the remaining 2 Pokemon. Get the same type attack bonus, which is fantastic. So long as Giga Drain doesn't crit, we're totally fine here. Then Kingler is paralyzed. I give the GG early because there's no way I can lose at this point. So yeah, that was fun. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one.